Guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make a kathal aloo and rice. So as you can see, I'm just cut down the jackfruit, that means kathal, and I'm frying in oil in a cooker. You just need only one utensil. If you want, you can use two utensils, but as I feel like this corona time and the maid is coming, so you just need to wash yourself, so it's better to use one utensil only. So I'm just frying, and I have put on the pan. I put this rice which is on boiling stage. So now I'll tell you when to get strained, so that you can get a very nice texture of rice, and without putting any oil, namak, and any ghee and all. It's just plain rice which I'm boiling. One thing is very important in this rice, that you just need to take care that rice should be get soaked before boiling. So as is on the boiling stage, I'll just let you know when to get strained. It is on the right time, till the time it get water, get all the rice gets slight cooked. Till the time we just need to get it boiled. So now as you can see, my kathal jackfruit is almost got fried. I put potatoes also, as my son doesn't like kathal, the small baby. So and now I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to put this khara masala and this chopped onion. This two onion I took, and which I chopped very like roughly I have chopped, and this is all the garam masala as you can see. Let me take it out all the kathal first, then I'll let you know. Wait. So as you can see, this is the right stage when you need to strain out your rice from the boiling water. This much of oil. One thing I would definitely add on, that few vegetables need more oil. So if you put more oil, then it will become more flavory and it come very delicious. So another thing is that I put down this on the. I'm just going to put all the khara masalas and onion in that. By the side, I'm going to strain it out also. Otherwise, my rice will get burned. So you can see I've strained out all the water, and now I'm going to cover this rice pan with the tight lid, so that the steam should not come out. And I've put some heavy thing on it, so that the steam will not come out. So now my rice will going to be ready within 5 minutes. By the time I'm going to add on this khara masalas in this, for the jackfruit, for the kathal, I put on zira, coriander seeds, red chili, dalchini, that means cinnamon, and now I'm adding onion. We'll fry this onion just for little, not very reddishness, slight red it will work on. And I will get ready this mixture also for the masala, for the gravy, and that is I have add on garlic, normal masala which you use in vegetables, and sabji masala. I use Baba Ramdev's sabji masala, green chili, tomato, onion, haldi, turmeric, lemon, and salt and garlic. And yeah, one more important thing is, in this vegetable we need lots of onion and lots of garlic. As much as garlic and the onion will be there, the flavor will come out very nice. So let me stir it. See, the onion are getting fried, and by the time my rice is also getting ready, I'll show you as soon as it get finished. So see, I have grind this masala. This is just onion, ginger, garlic, chili, tomato, and dry masalas paste. You can use those masala which you use generally in all the vegetables. Nothing special in this. You just no need to have some special masalas, और आप सिंपल से मसाला से अपना ये ग्रेवी और कटल सुंदर सा टेस्टी सा बना सकते हैं. It's very easy. I know you must be finding very difficult, but it is not as you're thinking. It's very easy, but you just need to have some patience, because it takes slightly more time. So as 5 minutes got over, I'm going to switch off the flame of my rice and let it gets steamed properly. So I'm not going to open the pan by the time it takes the steam. I'll show you after 5 minutes how it got risen up. So by the time my onion has also got fried, and now I'm going to put these masala in this. The masala paste which I just grinded. You can have some water and then take it out this leftover masalas also. See, I poured it out, and it will take 5 minutes to get all the oil get released from the masalas. So as much as it will take it released, the masala will get fried, as you know all. So I'm going to cover this so that yeah, one more thing, we just need to people open it and then they fry the masala. No, we should cover the lid and then we should get the masalas fried. The reason behind, because the smell which is going inside it, it should not, the aroma should not come out from the cooker, right? It should be come when you open the cooker, and then when you eat, then the aroma should come in your nose. So my point is कि whenever you frying the masala, जब भी मसाला फ्राई करते हैं तो यू शुड कवर द लिड सो दैट उसकी जो महक है, जो अरोमा है, वो कुकर के अंदर ही मेंटेन रहे, और जब आप उसे ओपन करें देन ओनली यू विल गेट द अरोमा. So very simply, by the time this masala is frying, I'm going to tell you again in a very short brief. For the rice, you just need to soak the rice before 20 minutes, and after that you just need to boil as much as water you want, you can add on. I've shown the stage when you just need to strain it out. So after straining out, you just need to cover with a lid and some tight utensils so that the steam should not come out in the steam, and let the sit for steam for 5 minutes, and then after that, after sitting, you can open it out, and then you can see the miracle. I will show you just after a few minutes. For kathal, you just need to chop first, you just need to fry first. If you want, you can add on aloo, potato, whatever you want. If you can, I have just add on a few slices of potatoes because my son likes a lot. So you can fry it, then you can put some khara masalas, and then you can put onion in that. As much as garlic, oil and onion you use in this recipe, the recipe will turn mouth watering. So after that, I have just grinded all the normal masalas which you usually do: tomato, onion, garlic, chili, as much as per according to your taste, and salt according to your taste. After that, just fry it for a while. Let the most importantly, cover the lid. That's my main focus is you should cover the lid. So as you can see, the oil is releasing. I'll stir it for a few more minutes. The reason behind, I want some very nice masalas. So I just fry this. As you can see, one most important thing in frying, you should be very concerned when you what masala get fried. Many people get confused. So for that, I'll tell you the one major way. When you take this masala and you just put it down, it will fall immediately. If it not, that means it is not get fried. So let it get fried. I'll take 1 to 2 more minutes. By that time, it will get fried. And at this stage, I'm going to add all my jackfruits, so that it will also get the texture of this masalas. Masalas get inside it, and they will also get fried inside this masalas. So jackfruit is my favorite vegetable, and I'm sure many of yours. So I'll show you just in a sec. So as you can see, I've coated down my kathal with the masalas, and now I'm going to slow down the flame and cover the lid. Not fully, I just put the lid on it. Let's see what the condition of my rice is exactly. See the rice status is. How awesome it has come out. You can see each and every rice is straightened up. If you really want to more, then you can stir it for a while, and then again you can put for the streams. See the rice texture. It's very lightweighted. And most important thing is this rice is very healthy for the health because I took out the extra water from it. So let it get cooked. My rice is ready, and let's see, it will in few minutes my kettle also get ready. So as my kettle got fried, I put down the water. Water, it is according to your choice, as much as you want. So now I'll put this my lid on a cooker and get it for 1 or 2 whistle, and after that my kettle will also get cooked. So wait, I'm just showing you after boiling it. You can see my jackfruit is now ready. I put some kasuri methi on it as I don't have a coriander leaf. So as you can see that my jackfruits are cooked and they are meshy also. It's not very meshy, but yeah, you can cut, when you cut from spoon it will easily cut on. So I'm sure that you will like my recipe and you will try, and if you have any query you can come up with a comment. I'll respond it as soon as possible. Thank you so much for the watching. Thank you.